All right, welcome back to Jonesycast. I'm Jonesy. This is the cast. Basically, what I do is read Reddit, do video reviews. Please like and subscribe if you find the content useful. If you don't, that's cool too. Hey, um, Puzzle-Headed Lab 3589. 27 minutes ago. I'm a bit late on this one, but hopefully we can get somewhere because this is interesting. Partner is obsessed with politics. My partner is obsessed with politics and won't stop talking about it daily. I'm fairly liberal. He's independent and doesn't like either side, but I'd almost rather him pick a side even if it's conservative because he's too obsessed with it all. I barely bring it up because he will on his own. Obsessed with Jordan Peterson, Joe Rogan, the red pill. He's a dude's dude. Yeah, I know. I know. Won't stop moaning about feminism. He's anti-feminism and hates all social justice movements and the woke movement. Claims women hate men these days and won't stop referencing it even in basic daily things like work or TV shows. He knows I have different opinions. I've accepted his, but he constantly brings it up almost to get a reaction out of me. He reads too many articles, watches TV, reads books all about it, and has no one to talk about it with but me. I don't think he respects my opinions and wants me to be more moderate when it's him that's more intense about it. How do I move forward? Okay. If you want to show him this video, please do, because I've got some news for him. The problem will be that he may take offense to the fact that you've put this on Reddit and then, without his consent or whatever. But listen, if you do show him, I've got a message for him. Homeboy, just relax, okay? I am a massive Jordan Peterson fan. He has completely changed my life from the boy that I was into the man that I am. I listen to Joe Rogan a lot, right? So many episodes. I'm a massive Joe Rogan fan. I don't know if you could say I've been red pilled, because that just makes me a group joiner, and much in the line of Christopher Hitchens, I'm not a joiner. I used to hate feminism. I'm not a fan of social justice. I'm not a fan of the woke movement. I can understand why some men think women hate men. But look, all of that comes to this. Your partner has to have a purpose. The problem with young men, and he'll know this if he is a Jordan Peterson fan, the problem with young men is they need a purpose, right? And if he knows about Jocko Willink, he will understand that he needs a mission, right? Every man needs a mission. Every man needs a function. And it doesn't seem like he has found his. I don't know how old he is, but it seems like he might be in his early 30s or younger, probably younger. I mean, the truth is that it doesn't matter if he's right. The question is whether or not he can do anything about what he believes. I used to be like this. I really did used to be like this. I was I was born as a Christian. I was born into a Christian conservative household. And I was very pro-Christian, very pro-choice, very conservative minded. And then I became an atheist at the age of 22. And that took months and months and a lot of soul searching. I mean, it almost drove me to suicide. I didn't know how to handle it. My girlfriend suffered because of it. And then I became an outspoken atheist, one of those annoying new atheists that can't shut up about the fact that Jesus isn't real. Well, if he's not real, then don't worry about it, bro. But having said that, I understand his point. He sees the world falling apart. If you're a fan of Jordan and Joe, then you know that things need to have structure. You know that institutions matter. You know that, people need to get along and do the best they can with what they have. And that's not what we seem to be seeing in the world today. But having said that, again, if there's nothing you can do about it, you're not helping anyone by talking about it, except yourself. Now, the reason that he's talking to the OP, Puzzle-Headed, is because A, he doesn't have anyone else to talk to, and B, he's talking so that he can work these ideas out. That's what happens, right? The reason you go to therapy is not so the therapist can necessarily give you an answer. It's so that you can articulate and understand and explore your feelings about the discussion. In a sense, the therapist is a mirror and a a friend and a judge at the same time. It's very interesting. I mean, and I think Jordan Peterson would give him the same advice. Listen, you need to relax, man. Read them, and listen to Joe Rogan, etc. But don't alienate the people in your life that you love and love you. Okay, don't let politics become bigger than family. Don't let feminism become bigger than your woman, right? Like I don't like third and fourth wave feminism. I'm a second wave feminist in a sense, if you could call me that. But I don't really talk to my missus about it, and if I do, I have to practice listening. I have to understand her position because that informs my position, and my position informs her position, right? I mean, if you are coming up against a brick wall with this woman, the OP, or even, dude, I don't know which gender you are. If you're coming up against a brick wall, you need to stop. You know, you need to get on Reddit. You need to argue on the internet rather than arguing with your missus. You need to get on YouTube and do what I'm doing. The whole reason I'm doing what I'm doing is because I know stuff. And I just hope that the stuff I know can help other people, right? Like I'm 33 now, and I've lived a life, and I've seen hundreds, if not thousands, of relationships in my own life and in the lives of my friends and family and extended, acquaintances, etc. And I've just noticed little things. I've just picked things out, right? And so I'm putting it on the internet, and this may go nowhere, but that's okay because I enjoy doing it. Do that instead of pissing your missus off. And I mean, you need to find a healthy and productive outlet if it is the case that you are annoying your missus, because mate, you're not the first. Because I used to do this. My missus doesn't like Trump, and I was trying to show her some of the nuances within the discussion. I don't support him. I think he's a bit of a banana. But I don't like it when people just go either all the way left or all the way right, right? I don't like that. I mean, you have to see nuance, and you have to be able to talk about the real intricacies of the situation if you know them. And the problem with most people have in their conversations is that they're not informed enough. And even if they are, they don't have the evidence and the articles and the research to back it up in the conversation. And so it just turns into a shit fight. If I was in your position, OP, the original poster, Puzzleheaded, I would try to encourage him to take what he does and use it for positive gain, or join a group, like join an advocacy group. At least he can put his energy to something. I mean, I'm not a joiner per se, but if there was something worth fighting for, I would fight for it. The problem that he's got is it doesn't really matter what he says. He's not going to affect what he sees as the matriarchy. It's just by talking to you. He's not going to get done what he wants to get done just by talking to you. I mean, there are ways to affect change, run for local government if you want, or try to sort out, like go to a men's group that like talking about these things. Go to a politicians group, sorry, not a politicians, like a politics interest group or whatever. You need to find outlets. And look, man, this is to you, the boyfriend. Sorry, OP, I'm just talking to the boyfriend, even though he may not see this video, but that's okay. I think you're on the right track with Jordan Peterson. I mean, this guy is he has incredible intellectual ability and an incredible insight. I'm a massive fan of Joe Rogan as well. I mean, he gives nothing but positivity to me. I don't care about his vaccine comments. I mean, because I'm not an idiot, right? And so, but if you are going to do whatever you do, you have to do it in a positive light, and you have to understand that the people around you are affected by that. And there's no point putting energy into something that's just masturbation. And this, it seems to be, is mental masturbation. I don't like saying that because I'm kind of a mental masturbator sometimes as well. But that's when I'm not being my best self, right? So look, OP Puzzle-Headed Lab, I hope this really helps. And I wish you all the best.